Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Oh yeah. So you are the co-host now. So we can start our session with Amrit. Let's go with Amrit Raj. Unmute please.
Hi, I'm Rich.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello. Can you tell me a bit more about yourself?
Good evening, all. My name is Amrit Raj of Class 8B from Motilal Nehru Public School. I have interest in computer science and technology. I live in India, Jamshedpur in Jharkhand. My hobbies is making games, mm, playing,
Okay, my
playing
hobby
football,
is,
cricket,
so my
and
hobbies are,
listening to
my
music.
hobbies are,
Yes,
okay, so my hobbies are playing games. What else?
making games and listening to music.
Okay, so my hobby is game design and listening to music. Very
Yes.
good. And what is the last mistake you made at work or at school? And how did you solve it?
I have taken part in a competition which I am not familiar with or I don't know anything about it.
I
And
took part. I took
yes, I
part.
took part. And then I just just leave from that competition because I am not familiar with and I can't understand anything in that competition.
So again, in the past, I left that competition. I dropped out of it,
Yes.
and because I couldn't understand anything. Okay, what kind of competition was it?
It was Well, it was a competition about constitution, that how do we handle constitution and all. So I can't understand.
I couldn't.
I couldn't understand anything about that competition because I'm not familiar with the age group.
Oh, with the topic.
Yes.
You're not familiar with the topic. Okay, and how did that make you feel?
Well, I feel very nerve.
I felt.
I felt very nervous about that competition. Yes.
What? Why did you feel numb?
Sorry.
Why did you feel numb? How you because numbness means that you kind of didn't care, numbness. Why did you feel numb?
I am nervous about that competition.
Okay, so you're not numb, you were nervous.
Yes.
You were nervous about it, but how did you feel when you left everyone and abandoned everyone?
Mm,
Because it's not a very nice thing to do to leave your teammates. You're not
yes.
really showing you're a team player if you left. So why how did that make you feel?
I'm not very happy about that.
Okay, so you were disappointed at yourself. You were
Yes.
disappointed with yourself. Okay. And how do you think it made the others feel?
Others also feel bad about me that I couldn't take part in that competition.
And so others felt bad about you? Were they not maybe disappointed with you?
I think other felt bad. Others.
Just that they felt bad because they saw you leave and wanted you to share the experience. Okay. And do you think you consider yourself to be a team player therefore, or more of a leader? Or just a loner, not really a leader, a loner. Do you feel more of a loner or more of a team player?
Mm, Well, it depends on the situation as I can be a team player. However, I prefer to work on my own pace since in many ways it takes the
Mhm.
ability to work alone for the team to fully succeed. But if I were to be in a team, I would probably take the role of a leader as I like to delegate to other people.
Okay, so at my own pace. Okay, very good. Next question. What motivates you?
Mm, Observing myself motivates me when I observe that every day I get something new to learn, be it from an elder or a younger person or from nature itself. Like during floods, I saw in a TV clip that the snake and frog were on the same log of wood. I felt like during a natural disaster, they were supportive to each other as the snake did not eat the frog.
Okay, and I'm not understanding. So what motivated you exactly?
What motivated me?
Yeah, what was it that motivated you in that story?
That that we should be supportive to others.
Okay, so helping other people and supporting other people is what motivates you to work
Yes.
harder. Okay, okay. And my last, no, another question I have for you is, who is your inspiration?
Is my inspiration. Yes, as I am my own inspiration, as I see, I have progressed a lot through past years, but actually, India's former president, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam,
Mhm.
inspires me a lot as being from an average family. He reached to a level where every Indian knows his names about his contribution towards his mother nation.
Okay, knows his name. Okay, what are you passionate about?
Mm, I am very much passionate about designing games, even though my sister repeatedly tells me to study, but I love to do it. I want to learn computer science in future so that I can enhance my skills of designing games and discover some of my own ways to create new games.
Enhance my game designing skills.
Yes.
Okay. And what are your strengths?
What are my strengths?
What are your strengths? What are your greatest strengths?
Well, my greatest strengths are my parents and my passion. Parental support is surely very crucial for success, and I get that, so I can consider myself lucky for that. And my passion always motivates me to strive for progress and not for perfection, due to which I can at least chase excellence.
Okay. And who taught you this? Why are you like this? Who made you think like this?
Who made me think like this? Myself?
So you've not had any inspiration to think like this from peers, from your friends, from
Yes,
teachers,
yes.
from family. It was just
I
you.
thought, yes.
Okay.
It's from myself.
It's just from within. Okay. And what are your greatest weaknesses?
Failure?
Mm-hmm. Expand more. How is it
Mm,
your weakness? How is
because it actually holds me back from living my best life. In fact, not I, many people feel ashamed of them. In other words, if I put a lot of effort in some task or some field and I don't get a good result in that field, and I also don't feel good. So I think that's my greatest fear.
Okay, so your greatest, well, that's the question. You see, your question is not, my question was not your greatest fear. My question was, what is your greatest weakness? So what is your greatest weakness? Not your greatest fear, your greatest weakness. What makes you weak?
Well, I have to think on that.
Sorry?
I have to think on that.
You have to think about it. Okay, so you have to think about your greatest weakness now. Okay, we'll move on to someone else. It was quite intense today, okay? So make sure you think about some stuff, okay? Well done.
Yeah, next we move to Traya. Please unmute.
Hi, Traya.
Ma'am.
So I'll start with the
Am I
same.
audible?
Hello.
Hello, am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, you are audible. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll start with the same question with you. What are your greatest weaknesses?
My greatest weakness. Actually, I don't know my weakness, ma'am. What's my actual weakness? I don't know.
Okay, so guys, you all need to think about this question. What your greatest weakness is, okay? Okay, so what are your goals for the future?
My goals are the future to become an engineer and follow my passion. Whatever I want to become open a restaurant and
Oh,
so
fantastic.
becoming
Okay, and what kind of restaurant do you plan on opening?
like this bakeries.
Sorry?
To make cakes and all those bakeries.
Oh, you plan on opening up a confectionery. Okay. Okay, fantastic. And the next question I have for you is, how do you plan on achieving this?
How do I plan?
How do you plan on achieving all of this?
Plan? There's no plan, ma'am, actually.
So you just want these things, but you have no plan to get them.
No.
Okay, so you need to think about, why haven't you made a plan? If you want them so bad, you should have a plan.
So, actually, I don't have a plan. First, become an engineer, then with that money, open a restaurant.
Okay, so there is some form of plan. Okay. So you use the money that you make from becoming an engineer to open up a confectionery. Okay. And where do you see yourself in 5 years' time?
5 years, I want to become a sports player, which I'm good at.
Mhm.
And second thing, I want to get a good percentage and join to the best college.
Okay. And what sport is your best? What's the best sport for you? What are you good
It's
at?
an Indian sport named Coco. Indian sport named Coco. So I got an award for it, but I lost it.
Okay.
So I want to come back.
Okay. And why should we hire you? If I was a hiring firm, why should I hire you?
You should hire me because whatever whatever work you give me, I can do it in creative and better way, and I can be
She's
a
breaking
better
up a lot.
employee.
You're
There's a bit
breaking.
of a breakage
Yeah.
in your voice. So maybe we move to another person. So let's do with Khushbu.
Khushbu.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes,
Hi,
hello.
Khushbu.
Hello, Christine.
Hi. So can you tell me a bit about why we should hire you?
I have my work for my good work.
Mhm.
or my behavior or
She's breaking up as well. I
hello.
don't know.
Yeah, I think
Hello?
yes. Maybe try now again.
Hello?
One more. Yes.
Hello.
Hello, yes.
Yeah, you're audible.
Yes,
Please
for
continue.
my behavior and attitude, we should hire.
We should hire you because of your good work and attitude.
Yes.
Okay. What kind of attitude? Can you explain yourself a bit more?
Attitude means like a happy face,
Okay.
happy word.
Okay, so you have a
Yeah.
bring a positive attitude to the
Yes,
workplace.
positive attitude. Yes.
Okay, and bring a positive and hardworking
Yes.
attitude to the workplace.
Yes.
Okay. And can you tell me, are you a morning person?
Yes. I am morning person.
Hmm.
I wake up
And
at 4 a.m. in the morning.
oh wow, you are a morning
Yes.
person. What do you do at 4
Yeah.
a.m. in the morning?
Actually, I have two kids. My one is 7 years old and one is very younger, like 1 year old, my daughter.
Okay.
So I complete my all the works in the morning. I just wake like 7 or 8 a.m. in the morning, my daughter. So I finished all the work before she wakes.
You do all the housework in the morning before she
Yes.
wakes up. Okay, good. And how do you handle stress?
Stress, dancing, walking, playing with kids,
Fantastic.
always be happy.
Okay, and what is your greatest accomplishment?
Accomplishment, accomplishment maybe like something we will do future, then of accomplishment.
I'm sorry, you broke up. I didn't hear your greatest
Yeah, hello.
accomplishment. What was it? Yes.
Hello. Maybe in the future, I want world tour with my family, with my kids, with my hubby.
Okay.
Then I feel accomplishment.
Okay, so you've not done it. You've not had a greatest accomplishment yet. You've not
Yes, not
you've
yet
not
now.
felt you've not felt accomplished yet. Okay. Why do you think
Okay.
you've not felt accomplished yet? I mean, I'm sure you've accomplished some things in your life. I mean, you've had a job. I'm sure you've gone to school. Don't you remember something that you've accomplished that you feel proud of?
Yes, my two kids and my hubby with my family. I am very happy person.
Okay, so you feel accomplished because of your family life. Okay, very good.
Yes.
Okay, and what does customer service mean to you?
Customer service being like hard work and let them happy.
Keeping your customers happy. Okay, very good.
Yes.
Okay, and the last question to you is, can you tell me about the last mistake you made?
Last mistake, I did every time. I did mistake with my kids.
What was it?
Just my son is he took my cell phone and started playing and send messages to my friends and family. Then I give him a slap.
Okay,
Yes.
all
You know,
right.
this is lockdown period and my son is playing with every time with mobile or online classes, busy. And I am busy with my household works and with my daughter. She start send messaging with my friends and family. So
He
I
got
give him a slap.
all right. Okay, very good. Okay, we'll move on to someone else. Well done.
Yes.
Let's do with
Thank you.
Arnav.
Thank you.
Thank
Nice
you.
to meet you. Thank
Nice
you.
to meet
Bye.
you too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Arnav, please unmute. Arnav Sinha, are you there?
Arnav.
It seems, yeah, okay.
Yep.
Good evening.
Hi, good evening, Arnav. Okay, so what makes you uncomfortable?
Ma'am, what makes me uncomfortable? Mm, means when from my school when I get homework, but I just forgot to do that, and in the next class, when the teacher enters the class, then I remember oh my God, I means I forgot to do that work. So that's very uncomfortable for me.
Okay, so that uncomfortable
Yes,
feeling
thank
you
you.
get, the uncomfortable feeling when you realize you've forgotten to do some homework. Okay, good.
Yes.
And do you forget to do your homework often?
Not often, but sometimes I forgot.
I forget. Sometimes
Because,
I forget. Okay,
because I
how?
take part in competition, so that's why due to that I just means forget about
Okay,
that.
so the next question is, how are we going to keep you organized? What can you do to keep yourself organized?
I can make a timetable and work on that and utilize my times and spend my time more on work.
And maybe holding a diary as well, keeping a
Yes.
diary. And how would a good friend describe you?
A good friend can describe me as a
Would.
good friend and a one who helps them and ones who always stand in any situation, like if they have any problem.
One who would help in any situation if they encounter any problem.
Yes.
Encounter any problem. Okay. And what is your proudest achievement so far?
So far, I have three proudest achievement. Like first of all, like right now I'm in standard 8, and from last 3 years, and like in stand like I when I was in standard 6, I just participated in a robotics competition in which I had to make a robot, and there like that the competition was all about, and I got first. I got first position in the state level. Then I got selected for the nationals. Then my school, Motilal Nehru Public School, sponsored me for Delhi. The nationals was at Delhi, the capital of India. We went there, me with my teams, and they were my friends. We went there, but unfortunately, we were not able to means win in the nationals because as we were in standard 6, we are just new to the senior, so every we are the junior most one, and there were many means big bhaiya, so that's why we were disqualified at the national, but yet we enjoyed very much. And last year also there was a competition in my school, which my school in which the prize was that the 5 students who will win, there was a coding competition. They will get a sponsor to ISRO Ahmedabad, Indian Space Research Organization. I got sponsored for that also, and then went to last year I went to ISRO Ahmedabad. And this year, like I means in this lockdown period, I was just sitting at my home. Then I thought of making any new thing because from like due to lockdown from a long period of time, I hadn't made something new, and so that's why I thought of making a in this time due to COVID-19, the sanitizer dispenser machine is very means the requirement is very high. So I just made a sanitizer dispenser machine with just some waste materials that I had at my house. It was in foot operated. There was a push switch that was placed on the floor. If we will push that switch or touch that switch, the sanitizer would come out. So like, and that we had a ETL club in our school in which we all are students makes any if anyone of us make something new, we post it there. So I just made a video and post, and in my family group also, and my father said that post in, he also posted in his company group in. So when my father's CEO saw that video, he got very impressed, and then he said that I would like to meet you tomorrow at 11 a.m. Then I went there, met him, and then he said he is very proud and very happy to see me, and like he said that he would like to means like to buy some of these, but he said that he would like to buy a sensor version, like in be fully automatic. So I said, okay, sir. I just means I took after that I took almost 1 month to just means I may experiment many things with different types of sensor, like who which works the best. Then I made, and I already sold 5 pieces of it, and more I have to sell more 7 pieces. So that's in progress. So
So
this
how
is a
much money have you made?
till now I not means my focus is not on money. My focus is just on customer service. So I am trying my best, and I thought what to make different. So I am providing my sanitizer machine at the cheapest rate as possible.
Oh,
So
wow. We've
right
got a
now,
little entrepreneur here. Okay. So I made a hand sanitizer dispenser. It's a dispenser.
yes.
Okay. Well done. All right. What
We can
is
do. We
we'll
can do
do
one more person maybe.
one more person, yeah,
Yeah,
because you
let's
spoke
do,
a lot.
yeah. But it's good, they are
Very good.
expressing
That's
their
so good.
feelings. Yeah. Okay. Anveshi, please unmute.
Yes.
Hello, Anveshi. Okay, so can you tell me what is your greatest fear? What are you scared of?
My greatest fear is not getting good marks in exams.
Okay. And why? Why? What scares you? What are you worried about? What your parents tell you? Are you afraid of maybe feeling like a failure? What your friends would say? What's scaring you?
No, actually, if I fail out of time, that scares me. So I write my paper too fast.
Oh, that you worry about running out of time, so you actually rush through your paper, and then you worry that you've not done the right answers, and you worry about failing because you've not written down the right answers because you've gone too fast.
Yeah.
You worry a lot. That's a lot of worry in that. Okay, so do you find it difficult to adapt to new situations?
Little bit difficult. Little bit difficult.
And what do you do to help you with new situations? How do you deal with that?
I mix up with my situation actually.
I'm sorry?
Can you repeat the question?
So I asked you if you adapt well to new situations. Are you flexible? Do you feel like you adapt well to a new situation?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah. And how do you help yourself to adapt well to new situations? What do you do?
Actually, I mix up with the situation.
Okay, so you need to think a bit about this question, okay? Because you're going back and forth with it. Okay, so what do you do in your spare time?
I read books in my spare time, like of I read books of Harry Potter.
I read
And
Harry Potter books, yeah.
yeah, I've read this series of Wimpy Kid also.
Mm-hmm. And so I read
I
the
read books.
series. Yes. And what else do you do in your spare time? Is there anything else that you like to do?
Yeah, I play with my little sister Catalina.
Okay, very good. And what kind of games do you like to play?
I like to play Lego with her. I like to play carom. I like to play chess. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Are you good at chess?
Yeah, I have won 5 to 6 medals in that.
Wow. Okay, I won't play chess against you because I'll lose. So are you a perfectionist?
No, but I try to be a perfectionist.
You try to be perfect, okay. And what do you like most about yourself?
I am kind-hearted person and my nature is good.
Okay, I'm kind-hearted and I have a very good nature. Okay, well done. I think that's all the time we have for today. Thank you very much. It was lovely getting to know you guys. So all the questions that you didn't manage to answer today, I'd like you to have a think about them, just to see what you can say, what you can answer, especially with that one, and Veshi, the one I told you, whether you adapt well or not. So think about how you can adapt easily to a new situation. And I also in the chat sent you some corrections, so you can have a look at them. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah. Thank you, Christine.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Okay.
So, are we having any surprise activity today?
Yes, yes. So I'm just giving everyone 1 minute break if they need to take a break. Okay. And then we'll do our surprise activity. Okay, if anyone wants to take a break, feel free. Come back in a minute. Drink water, etc.
Okay.